six, what you say?
They allow this. Come on for the bomb class. They allow this. Suck your mama. Well, that's just
Or you did feel in the moment, like you could have believed them actually tell you that in the moment.
That's why I say that you say.
Remember this, Sizzla, I know everything about you. The morning after you disrespect me, I was in Tivoli Gardens in Java. The place that you say you run and you control and you have your friends them. Not one thing happened to me. Because it's one thing I can tell you about the boss, Tivoli, Dudus. Them man do in the foolishness. Them man they know a part of artists fighting against artists. And that's why the man said, quash the differences. This is behind the scene that the media don't want. Dudus told you to quash the differences, and he told me also to quash the differences. Why don't you come out and talk the truth? I want you to listen to me keenly. This man been doing a lot of things, and people are not opening their eyes. You remember when the man Footer was in an altercation, everything that Footer said, he come back and repeat. He was the first one that went on social media saying that Rastafari is not doing any work and it was he alone doing the work. He called Buju Banton name, he called Anthony B name, when he should have never called the man them name. Because if you come to do the work of Rastafari, you don't need no company. Right now, I build my place at Gambia after me no business with no entertainer or no other artists. Seeing? You see, we're in a social media space where Sizzla is a big artist and a more popular artist, and now bloggers and vloggers can always do and say what they want to say. Just imagine, what kind of example are you setting when you take up a plaque and burn it? DJ Khaled is a big international producer. You can't boss DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled don't need you. So you're wrong there. Buju Banton got his award, a plaque. Capitan got his plaque, and the same name were fine print. So they never burn it. You know? Another thing, I see a little boy named Maconian come on the program, classing and judging and talking about people are not Rasta. That little boy is a boy I know, you know. He used to live with his mother, you know, and they used to go from place to place, have nowhere to live, you know. They used to sleep all about. At one point, Buju Banton used to put them up to sleep. You come on forum talking about people is not Rasta and talking about a bullshit. When you cut your locks 3 times, this is what I try to tell you. The influence for Sizzla have on people, because of his powerful music that him have, him start to use it in a wrong way, and that make him not taking responsibility for his actions. Now, let me go further on. This man burn Khalid plaque, and these rastas around him is endorsing him in the stupidity. What are you gonna leave behind for the other artists who to come? You know, it would be a privilege for me to sing a song for DJ Khaled, even without getting a plaque. And you have all the opportunity in the world, and you come and do that. Yet still, when Footer Hype point out your situation where you're not doing the right thing, you're ready to send intimidation messages and try to intimidate people, because you know why you do that? You're a part of the corruption. You know, when I mean you're a part of the corruption, you know what I'm talking about. You know, even at one point, you have all different type of people coming up to Augustown to look for you. You know, I know you from the 90s. My producer, Kings of Kings, Isle Dread, record a lot of songs with you. You were my artist and you're still my artist. But remember this, Sizzla Kalonji. You came on that stage with an attitude. You came on that stage because you know that every hype was surrounding around Jacure. Remember this, and I said I want the newspaper to know this. People who is bashing me and saying Norrisman this and Norrisman that. The only reason why I apologize to you, because I told you about your mother. And yes, I was wrong to tell you about your mother. But that doesn't give you the right for your friends to violate me. And you have never said to me that you're sorry about what go down or whatever. Sizzla, you never say sorry to nobody yet. You never apologize to nobody. History gonna prove you, brother. Time is gonna tell. You violate Luciana. I can tell a lot of people you violate. You violate so many people. It was Lucian who took you on tour. At one point you used to tour with Turbulence, and when Turbulence opened fire and start to mash up the show, you look at the little youth and tell the youth, say, I have to go find a band and find another tour to go on. That is how you stay. You're afraid of competition. All you're talking about, you're weak. You're weak like a rat. And the only thing you do when people speak their mind, you have some little criminals calling man on phone and threatening them. Remember this, Sizzla, I know everything about you. The morning after you disrespect me, I was in Tivoli Gardens in Java. The place that you say you run and you control and you have your friends them. Not one thing happened to me. Because it's one thing I can tell you about the boss, Tivoli, Dudus. Them man do in the foolishness. Them man they do a part of artists fighting against artists. And that's why the man said, quash the differences. This is behind the scene that the media don't want. Dudus told you to quash the differences, and he told me also to quash the differences. Why don't you come out and talk the truth? Listen, I never want to say anything about this. But when I see them start to surf it up on the internet, all because I'm working on Sumfest, these people in Jamaica are bring down. I try to move on from this and I try to put it behind me, but it's still coming up back. So now I will have to come out and speak about things that people don't even know about. You think the people in Augustown would tell you that you have to leave the place and you have to leave if something bad never happened? You think when a man come inside of your studio, inside of your studio yard and fire shot and kill somebody, it must have been something wrong. Something is going on. But guess what? You are a part of the corruption. So guess what you do? You run to the politicians like all the rest of people do. So why are you coming talking about Rasta not doing any work? What have you done? Have you ever went to Africa and buy a place? Rita Marley studios in Ghana. Buju Banton own places in Ghana. Morgan Heritage own places in Ghana. All the dictators of Africa that is your friend are bad people. All the dictators that is in Africa that you have as your friend, they are all bad people to the world. Suffer the Africans them. Put regime upon them, force religion on them. That is your friends.